Why is this guy walking when the light is green? Good morning. I'm driving again. I didn't really want to make all my videos driving, but it seems like the best time for me to get some alone time, I guess, with the camera. Because I know my husband's not really very comfortable around the camera just yet. So anyway, what I'm doing, I'm on my way to a farmer's market. I was getting ready to buy groceries today, and I was really not wanting to go to any traditional grocery stores, especially a big box grocery store. And then it occurred to me, it's farmer's market season, and I feel very strongly that we should support small business. So what the heck was I thinking about going to the grocery store? So I'm on my way. All right, so anyway, I don't want to support the bullshit system anymore. Sorry if you don't like to hear my curse words, but that's just me when I'm feeling so frustrated and so angry that we are allowing all this to happen. I cannot believe we've let it get to this point. We let corporations control us. We allow them to control us. And everybody says, well, I have my family, I gotta pay my bills, they're gonna take my house. We're allowing all this. And we all have our own excuses. And we're all doing it. We're all complicit in the system. I remember being very angry at my mother's generation, or my parents' generation, for allowing it to get like this. And now it's my generation. And I really feel like Gen Xers are starting to stand up. I don't know why we are so much more empowered than the generation before us. Or maybe the problems have gotten worse. But I think that we are starting to stand up, and I think we're at the very least going to show our kids that we don't have to be complicit in this system. More and more often I am understanding my own complacency in the system as I get my toilet paper from big box stores, or I drive my vehicle down there knowing that it really is walking distance, or at the very least bike riding distance. And so I'm complacent. I don't even really know which word. In the system. I'm adding to the problem. And I tell people, please don't shop at Amazon. I tell them, please don't shop at Walmart. And then I do it. And I make up excuses why it's okay this one time. But I really want to try to stop. So I'm on my way to the farmer's market. Oh, actually, I was supposed to stop at the bank. I guess I'll do that on the way home. And that's another thing that is really bothering me right now is the bank system. The fact that my money has to go through a bank. Why do I have to put my money in a bank? What if I don't even support banks? And so I'm really thinking this one through. I hope in the very near future to take banks and banking out of the equation. And I can tell you right now that that is a very, very challenging thing to do. Okay. I did work at my old job because it's right across the street from where I'm trying to go to the farmer's market. And I'm laughing because they have pissed off customers leaving. They're frustrated, and I knew it was going to come down to this, and I really wanted no part in this. So I left, And the customers are doing the same, and I don't blame them. Really, we all supported this corporate world, and they don't give a crap about us. They don't care about our problems. They don't care if they make it harder for us. The bottom line for them is profits. So anyway, I just thought that was funny and ironic that I was just talking about this. All right, I'll see you at the farmer's market. Okay, I just left the farmer's market and it was wonderful, fantastic. I did not get much footage because I don't know, I felt awkward and I don't know legality and whatnot. There were a lot of families with kids, and so I did do like a big zoom around, a whip around, and hopefully it turned out all right so I can post that. And I'll also give you a quick haul clip of what I got. I did not get a lot because it's actually quite expensive, which is blows my mind, because when you think about it, it's local. How in the world is something that's shipped overseas going to cost more than something that's shipped 10 minutes away or even across the state? And that's one of the reasons I'm making this video right now is I'm not sure if everybody knows some of the things that I've been finding out. And some of those things are that as Americans, we think that our food costs less than it actually does cost. We think it costs way less, which is why they have things such as fair trade labels on certain items. For example, coffee, chocolate, coconuts, pineapples, a lot of our tropical type foods. They have fair trade labels if the farmers are getting paid fair wages. Why in the world would we have to have that label, and why doesn't everything have that label? For example, why is there coffee that doesn't have fair trade labels? It's because they're not getting paid fair wages. And Americans are benefiting off that. And other people and even the environment are not. For example, farmers in the rainforest are getting paid really low wages, which is why they continuously cut down the rainforest to create new farming areas so they can try to make more profits, because the profits are so darn low that they can't support a sustainable agriculture. So one of the things that I like to try to explain to anybody who will listen is that as Americans, we do not have a balanced idea of what this stuff costs in today's market. What the cost, not just the financial costs, but also the cost of farmers being able to support themselves, the cost on the environment, even the cost on farmers' backs. As a laborer, I understand that the cost that big corporations save is often due to our backs, on the hard-working backs of the employees. It's also important to mention that one of the costs is the environment. For example, big business farms, big corporate farms can afford to sell their items cheaper because they have a higher production rate, and they have that because they spray terrible chemicals on their food, which not only affects our bodies but also the environment, the runoff. So anyway, I thought that was important to note that I spent a lot of money, got very, very little to show for it, but I could be happy about what I bought, and I can be proud that I made good choices supporting local agriculture. So that's about all I wanted to say about that. I just thought it was very important to explain the cost, the actual cost of producing food. So here's what I picked up. I got some cabbage that was like $2, some apples for $8, peaches for $3. I paid $19 for that local honey, and then in the top right hand corner, that's some local homemade granola that I paid $15 for. So it was pretty pricey all in all, but a great day, and I feel good about supporting the local small businesses. Bye.